All right. So I think of Black Friday. I mean, and first thing I think of is, hey, it's time to bust out the Christmas sweaters. But I think about it, and I've only actually gone Black Friday shopping, where you go to the store and you sit there and wait outside the door and you tackle people to get what you want, whatever it looks like. I've only done it once. And it was fun, but there were not pleasant parts to it. This is several years ago. Had just gotten married. Like, hadn't even been married a month yet when I went there to do Black Friday shopping. Had never done it before. Haven't done it since. It's fun to be with my wife doing that. And what we mainly did was this was 8 years ago now. And at that point, there was a special, a particular thing we were looking for. What we wanted to do was to get the Nintendo Wii. I know, right? I'm showing my age a little bit. But that's kind of what we wanted. We're like, hey, let's get something fun that, our newfound family can have. So, first thing we did was we went to a store and we bought some Christmas ornaments because earlier, just a couple of weeks before the Black Friday, what I had done was bought my wife a Christmas present, which was our very first Christmas tree, which we actually still have in our home. It's the tree for our kids' playroom now. So we bought some ornaments for this tree. I think we got, just a few snacks, and we decided, all right, I think we're gonna brave this and go over to the GameStop where they were having this. They were selling the Wii for, I don't even remember what the price was, but it was less expensive than what you would normally get it for. So we go in there, and luckily enough, because it was pretty dang cold outside, but luckily enough, what we're able to do is like we were like pressed up against the door, but we were inside. So we didn't really have to worry about, hey, it's super cold out. Like we were in the door. I think we were inside for, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. You just kind of got to wait in this line. The line's up to the door. We're sitting there waiting. We end up getting the Wii. We got a few games, on top of it. But I have one distinct memory from sitting in this line. I'm standing there waiting like this. Because, oh my gosh, it smelled so bad when we were in there. It smelled so bad. And, to the point where I was like, I just can't handle this smell. So that was my first real exposure, I would say, to Black Friday. I'd never done that at all when I was a kid. But I thought, I know Black Friday is popular with some people. Some people, it's not so popular with. I get it. But I thought to myself, what can we do here with Studio Spotlight 9 that honors those that want to go out and see some of these awesome, amazing offers that are out there, but also those people, much like myself, that say, yeah, I don't know about going out in this. And I thought, what if we could have the best of both worlds? And that's what we have for you today. So, first things first, if anybody else has some awesome Christmas gear that they're wearing today, like my ugly Christmas sweater, like take a picture of you in the Christmas sweater, post it down in the comments. I think that would be super fun. A super fun thing that we can do. You're gonna say, hey, we're kind of chilling here at home, but we're still in that spirit because now that Thanksgiving is past, we really are in that Christmas season, aren't we? And with Christmas season comes giving. and being there for other people. And I thought for a long time, and I told myself, I don't know. I said, I'm not sure about this whole money thing. Was it bad to have it? Was it good to have it? I thought it was bad, that it made you greedy, that asking for money was bad. But here's the cool thing. What if you can help people with what you do and also get paid at the same time? Like, isn't that like the coolest thing in the world? Like, it's super duper cool. And I think about it a ton. That's why we have Studio Spotlight 9. That's why this is a thing. The idea, like the fully formed idea of Studio Spotlight 9, is 1 year old now. I know the first episode aired early this year, but it was last November that the idea was like fully formed. Hey, this is what's happening. So, in saying that, want to hear something cool? I want to say something cool. So, in this year, I've reached out to a lot of people. I've had people reach out to me to be featured as guests on Studio Spotlight 9. Today, we're going to hear from, this is the first episode of the day, and we're going to have 6 episodes today. 6 today. Oh, it's going to be so fun. And here's the thing. One of the most common things I've heard from people that I've reached out to is, I'm just like, I would love to, but I'm not certain about being on camera in front of people. I get it. I felt that for a long, long, long time until I got over it. I had done it so many times, stood in front of people and spoken, been on the internet and spoken. I've done it, goodness, probably more than 1,000 times now. And I was not comfortable with it for a long time. I was in high school. I remember I'm in this speech class because it's a requirement. It has to be done, right? It was only a semester long thing. It wasn't even a full year. So I'm in the speech class. And it was fine the days we weren't giving speeches. But it's speech class. So you have to get up, right? You have to get up in front of this class, in front of, I know, a whole 15 people. 15 people that I already knew. 15 people that I'd already had other classes with, been there with. 15 people. I was so afraid to stand in front of these people for like 2 minutes. 2 minutes standing in front of these people to give a speech. I remember the one that freaked me out the absolute most. So I get up there and you don't know what your topic is. Your topic, like the teacher has like this little basket, and she had, different little pieces of paper with the topics on it. So you would stand up in front of the room. She would reach in and go, your topic is, and name your topic. Mine was pool, which I went, okay. So I could take this one of 2 ways. I could either talk about like a pool, like you go swim in it, or I could talk about, like pool, like you have a pool cue, and you have balls out on the table, and you're playing this game. That's what I chose to speak on in the like 15 seconds of preparation she gave us. And I remember thinking, okay, breathe. And like I was like this in front of people, like shaking. Let's see my hand now. It doesn't shake like that, does it? My hand has a little bit of shake to it, but it's different. It's different. It's not that I'm so afraid that I'm shaking. I'm so excited to be in front of people that I can't even describe it. So, with that being said, I know there are a lot of people out there who just wish they had that place and wish that they didn't have that fear, that they had that courage to just do it. Because that fear and that anxiety you feel, that's okay. There's no, there's nothing bad that you're feeling that. It's okay if you feel that. And guess what? If you don't feel that, it's okay too. So, Studio Spotlight 9 is going to start something super cool. For those people that feel that, oh, I wish I could be on this stage right here and not have that fear and anxiety, to stand in front of people and speak. I got something for you. So, I am going to start another Studio Spotlight 9 branded group. This is going to be your practice stage where you can come in and whatever topic it is that you're going to be speaking about, like, maybe you have a talk that you're going to be giving in church that you just want to practice. You're actually going to be on a stage in front of other people and you want to be able to practice that topic before you're there. So we're going to have a practice group. And in honor of, I was in that class, that speech class in high school, shaking, giving a speech in front of 15 people. This practice stage is going to cost $15 a month. $15 a month. Now, I would get in on that now since you're here because I'm certain that price is not going to stay at what it is. Because here at Studio Spotlight 9, the prices had to go up too because of everything happening. Well, think about the value that can have for you in your life. You have a place that you can go, that you can just practice it. You can post your video. You can ask people, hey, I'm particularly curious about, this time, between this time and this time of my video. Does anybody have an idea of a better way to convey that? Does anybody have any thoughts that maybe I'm not thinking of that can make this presentation or talk or speech that I'm giving and even a little bit better? So this isn't just you're going to go up cold in front of people. This is, hey, we want feedback from people because everybody speaks in different ways. I speak a different way than some of the others you're going to see today on Studio Spotlight 9. And guess what? They're all valid. They're all valuable. They're all good. So we can all step into that power that we can feel. Like, see, there's a little bit of a shake there. It's the excitement of that power we can feel when we're standing there in front of other people, speaking, knowing that we can make a difference. So, this practice group, if you want in, I need you to comment on this video or message me directly and I will get you the details about that. And I will here shortly, in the next few days, post a link to anyone that may be interested in this practice group. And I think it is going to be freaking awesome. All right. I'm just the first person that we had here today. I felt like I needed to kick this all off because this idea came from me. And it was helped immensely by many, many people, some of which you're going to be seeing today, to help develop this idea and this community that we have. Friends, I love you. Thank you for being here. And we're going to have our next episode of Studio Spotlight 9 here in less than 15 minutes. And we will see you very